Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on Crypto for GrowMyBag.tv. Hope you're having a good one. So there's a lot of news going on. Couldn't fit it into the crypto minute. It was like all over the place. But let's go for it. So we've got Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs exploding. Last week they took in about $2.2 billion. That's almost record inflows. I think that is record inflows. So that's huge. And that's something to be paying attention to because that says that there are not just institutional interest, but also retail interest. I think that retail interest is saying, hey, I don't know how to do it for me. I think that's where that's coming from. Because if you know how to buy Bitcoin, if you know how to buy Ethereum, you'll do it yourself. You will absolutely do it yourself. So I'm having issues with people just outsourcing certain things when it comes to their personal finance. But hey, at least they're investing, right? Now, what else is going on? Brad Garlinghouse has a problem with one of the names that's in the hat for the position of SEC chair. This guy, Bob Stebbins, is not really liked. And the reason why is because he said some seriously negative things about crypto in the past. So if you're talking about creating an environment that is positive toward crypto, Brad Garlinghouse is saying, yeah, he's not that guy. He's not sending that message. He's giving hate. So yeah, he's screaming about that at the top of his lungs, and I don't blame him. But that goes to show how much power is being flexed by the crypto industry right now. That ought to tell you something. Everybody laughed at FTX when Sam Bankman-Fried was on Capitol Hill, shaking hands and giving out money like popsicles. He was just going like this. And then you have everybody doing it now, and all of a sudden he's got to go to jail. I mean, he's going to jail for stupid stuff, but he's got to go to jail. But somebody needed to pick that up, and the whole industry said, "Hey, that wasn't a bad idea. Let's jump in full feet." Yeah, I can see it. I can definitely see it. So if this guy Bob Stebbins does not get the pick, this is going to be why. This is a clear message. A clear message. You couldn't be any more clear. It's amazing. Then you have a California court saying that under its partnership laws, Lido DAO members, the members, are liable. Whoa. That's big. That is huge. That is very much huge. So you can't hide behind a DAO, but you can hide behind a corporation. So I'm sitting back and I'm kind of like, yeah, you're gonna see a whole bunch of DAOs start to leave the country because of that ruling. You really are. So Lido DAO members, could be held liable for whatever, and that's interesting to me. That's very interesting to me because it goes toward the heart of business, of doing business, forming a business in the United States. So still a little dangerous, even in a place like California. So I'm going to be looking for, any kind of reverberations from that, any kind of ripple effect, anything. I'll be paying attention to that. Then you have FLOKI being listed not on Coinbase, but on Coinbase's roadmap. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty dope. But they're not listed yet. But it brings speculation about other coins that could also follow that path. And people are throwing around the names BRETT and PEPU. And I'm kind of like, I could see BRETT, but PEPU? Nah, I don't think so. BRETT's got some kind of a name, but if I was going to choose BRETT, there are others that I would choose first, right? So I don't know. I think they're just floating those names to get those names out there and in the light. I'm not seeing it. I am not seeing it. But, you never know. Coinbase has made moves and, you never know, right? Then you have Ethereum surging and you sit back and you kind of go, well, is it really? Kind of, but it needs to. It needs to. It's got a lot of traffic on it because of a whole bunch of other coins that are on there and all that good stuff. But for some reason, it's just moving up quietly. It's quietly going like this. And I'm kind of like, yeah, no, we need more. We need more. That's my opinion on it. right? But people are also thinking about, well, is it the new altcoin season? And I'm sitting back and I'm going, no. And people are wondering why I'm saying no. Altcoin season follows Bitcoin season. Bitcoin season isn't over yet. In my humble opinion, it's not even over yet. Truth be told, I don't think Bitcoin season really kicks off until next year. I think that's when it really kicks off, right? So if that's when I think Bitcoin is going to take off, then altcoin is going to come after that. I think we're just enjoying some nice pumps up because of certain news events and things like that. Again, I keep telling people, this cycle is like no other cycle before it. It's absolutely different. You're talking about adoption, integration, investment, and then you have true adoption by retail. And true adoption isn't here yet. I can't walk into a store and pay for things, pay for my, bacon, egg, and cheese, salt, pepper, no ketchup with my Boost Little coffee with Bitcoin or Ethereum or Polygon or Solana or Cardano. I can't do that. Not yet. Not yet. But when I can, it's going to be big. It'll be huge. And I keep telling people, you only need one retail store. If Walmart woke up one day and said, we're going to accept Bitcoin. If Target woke up one day and said, we're going to accept Bitcoin. Even smaller chain stores. If you have a supermarket say, we're going to accept Bitcoin. Imagine Costco saying we're going to accept crypto. What? Done. You can just picture it done right there. Everybody will be running around like wild, going out there and buying crypto. I hope they buy my book first, right? Crypto Foundations for Building Multi-Generational Wealth. Buy the book first so you can learn about crypto and get a good foundation about crypto. Then go buy it. And of course, watch the videos because we learn something every day, right? If you should be listening to last night's video, we had one of the big baggers name a coin, and it dawned on me I had given some news about the coin. I was like, So I did some more research about the coin and recent news. That's why Tezos blew up. So you should listen, last night's video. It's very interesting, very, very interesting. Thank you, Ty Dalla. Then you have and Mantra too. Because why am I interested in Mantra? Mantra's been blowing up. Mantra has been blowing up. They're definitely an RWA play. Tezos is more on a gaming side. Mantra is more on the RWA side, and they've been blowing up. And they're blowing up because you have people taking freaking profits. Major profit. Mantra has been hitting all-time highs for like a week now. And people have just been taking profits. Right? Diving in, taking profits. Diving in, taking profits. I'm just saying. Those are two coins. Thank you, Joaquin, for Mantra. Those are two coins. Oh, and of course, we spoke about Pax G last night because that's what Hutanic brought to us. So we have in our Big Baggers team people that are like, hey, I'm buying this coin. This is why. When Ty Dalla got on there and said, hey, I'm buying Tezos, or I bought Tezos, this is the reason why. Like, he laid it all out. He wasn't shilling a coin. He walked through his thought process on why he bought the coin. That's what I'm talking about. That's the whole point of the community, is to learn how to be able to say, I'm doing something and this is why I'm doing it. You want to know what that's called? It's called investing deliberately. The three things I want to teach. The three things I want everybody to learn. Learn how to do your own research. Know your entry points and your exits. And invest deliberately. Those are the keys. Lock down those three, you'll be in a good place. But that's what I want people to learn. So that's what the community is all about. If you notice, everything that we talk about is around one of those three things. One of those three things. What else do we have? We've got all kinds of news going on. Uganda has embraced BSV to handle tokenization and getting into blockchain. That's a huge move. That's a country saying, yep, we're going to embrace. We're joining this age and we're getting into it. And Uganda's got some money. Uganda's got oil. I used to consult a company called Tullow Oil, and that was one of its holdings. One of its holdings was in Uganda. Telling you, you got to pay attention to these countries. And you have to pay attention to what's going on around the world. Because what's going on around the world, it's going to affect things around the world. So what I'm going to say next is going to be a little controversial. There are a lot of things going on around the world that are macro events. We still have a war in Ukraine. We still have tensions between Iran and Israel. Those are serious things, and they have not gone away. Just because we're not talking about them does not mean they went away. They have not gone away. And when those things spark up, that's going to affect the markets. So pay attention to your money on a daily basis, please. Pay attention to your money on a daily basis. There are a lot of people out there that are like, oh, I don't want to do that work and and that's why I use this. Pay attention to your money on a daily basis. Because the same way we made money quickly is the same way we can lose money quickly. There could be that trigger on why you might want to pull out or why you might want to get in. Do your own research and be aware. That's all I'm asking. Listen to last night's show. I get into what my plan is going forward. I was very clear. Again, do your own research, know your entries, your exits, and invest deliberately. Those are the most 3 important things that you need to know. Anyway, you know what we should do? That's right. We should get into the numbers. Let me get my notes out of the way. We're going to start with the GMB Crypto Tracker top 25 losers. And you know what's great about this? This actually is, a working copy. It is a working copy. But this is completely, it's not even beta. This is alpha. This is our alpha list going on right now. It is what it is. So what's going to wind up happening is we'll make this all look pretty and we'll put it on the site and the whole nine. But I just want to show that we are making it work. We do have it out here and it's working for us. So what's next? Let's see. Alrighty. So we've got, this one, it refreshes every 60 seconds. So I don't have to think about things. So biggest losers, we come down. Let's see, percent change. Look at these double digit changes. Wow. But it stops right there. Actually, it stops right. Oh no. 5.4%. There you go. So Beam is down. So we can go all the way down to number 17. So let's see who we're paying attention to that's on this list. Kronos is down 10%. Wow. GMBX factor 4.77x. Gotius Maximus is down 9.74%. That's big because it is going up a lot, right? It's 23.866 off its all-time high with a GMBX factor of 0.31x. Very interesting. Let's see. I think so. You have Corgi AI listed at 175. As far down the chain that they are, you have NVIDIA actually giving their numbers this week. So NVIDIA is going to have an effect on most likely all of the AI coins that are out there. So I'd be paying attention to Corgi AI, but for right now, it's down 7.5, almost 7.6% with a GMBX factor of 1.82. Again, do your research on these things. You must do your own research. You saw how it flipped? That's what I'm talking about. So Pepe is down 6.36%, a GMBX factor of 0.21. Look at that, because it's only 17% or 18% off its all-time high, right? And that's one of the things that annoys me is that, you see these numbers and they're kind of faded. It's because it's an alpha. It's not even in beta. It's an alpha. But imagine, if I'm calling this alpha, imagine what it's going to be when we actually launch this. Oh, it's going to be gorgeous. It's going to be a lot of fun. Dog with Hat is down 6.21%. Why is that? They're both down because of profit taking. They've been blasting off for a while. Same thing with FLOKI. All three of these been blasting off. So 6.2 for FLOKI, a GMBX factor of 0.38. You're still going to make money off of these guys. And once it's listed, once FLOKI is actually listed on Coinbase, I'm expecting another pop. I really am. I'm not paying attention to Aerodrome Finance because I don't even know why it exists. Engine Coin is something I don't own. I just like Engine. But it's got a 22.94 GMBX factor. Do I think it's going to do it? Do I even have to answer that? And then you have Beam, who's down only 4 point something. That's not bad. So your list stopped with Cat in a Dog's World, which is down a little over 5%. But once you hit close to 5.0, I'm not really paying attention. I'm paying attention to your next move. I'm paying attention to your previous move. Combine those, and are you over 5%? It's not just 5% right there. It's 5%, a rolling 5%. So if you're going over, okay, now I got to pay attention. Is that an opportunity? Over, under? If I got to pay attention, right? Let's see, control. There you go. So you have earnings. Let me see if I can take that out of that mode. I don't need that. All right. So you have earnings going on. Like I said, you've got Walmart coming out. You have Nvidia coming out this week. Those are big numbers. And Walmart, because it's retail, that hits households, family retail. You have the Fear and Greed Index at 90. 90. I've never seen 90 before. Or I've never been paying attention long enough to see 90 before. That's nuts. DeFi Llama, we're up to $120 billion in total value locked. BTC, look at that. Look at that. It's starting to go up again. Looks flat when you zoom out, but you can see it's starting to go up. Volume's starting to pick up too. Those are things I pay attention to. So today could wind up being a good day. Let's see here. You've got a lot of things in red, but this is why I use the GMB crypto tracker, because it tells me a lot about a lot of different things. HBAR is still blasting off. Did I not go? That's right. Hold it. Let's go over to the winners. Winners, Tezos is still up 32%. Tezos is kicking tail. So look at that. The other day when we were talking about Sunday, we were talking about it had a 10.62 GMBX factor. Now it's down to 7.29 because you've already realized some gains. That's what I'm talking about with Tezos. HBAR is up freaking 26% and with a GMBX factor of 3.05. Do I think Hedera can do it? Yes, I think Hedera can do it. Dogs is up. Wow. I have a bag of dogs. I've got a bag of Hedera and a bag of dogs. I do not have Tezos. Dogs is up 19% with a GMBX factor of 1.13. I'm liking that. This new one, Punky, is up 13%. Curve Dow is up 17%. What else is there that we should be paying to? 1inch. Wow, 1inch is up 7.85% with a GMBX factor of 24.23. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know if they can do that 24.23. I'm doubtful on that number. It's just so high that I'm just doubtful. Ondo, something I was going to buy, didn't buy. It's up 6.54% and has a GMBX factor of 0.44. Ondo's making money. IOTA, another ISO 222 coin. Not that I care about that, but IOTA's making money with a 6.245 GMBX factor, 28.29 GMBX factor. Big deals. These are all very big deals. And then you just fall off. Nothing to pay attention to. Like I said, you were trying to get the rhythm. We're just trying to get the rhythm of these coins, right? Then you've got, let's see, the big board. That's what we were talking about. WIF is not doing all that great, but hey, I think that's an opportunity. I think SHIB is an opportunity. I think Pepe is an opportunity. Like, I see so many opportunities on this screen. That's why I use GMB, crypto tracker, because I see that many opportunities on the screen. And I don't mean like I'm guessing. I mean like I know I've been doing my research. So I have the numbers in my head and I can see those opportunities. And I'm like, wow. So I need something to kind of help me put things in order, help me prioritize where I want to put my money when I'm implementing my dollar cost averaging strategy, right? If you want to look at the numbers going straight across, you can see Ethereum picking up. You can see a whole lot of coins just picking up over the past 7 days. Look at that 7 day and you start to see, wow, XRP up 75.74%. Over the past 30 days, it's up over 100%. So really, yeah, I'm crazy thrilled because that's about the timing that I bought another bag of XRP. I added to the bag big time. Cardano is up over 100% in the past 30 days. In the past 7 days, it's up 27. Where are you going to get that? In a bank? No, I don't think so. Not in that kind of time frame. Nope. Nope. It'll be years, years. That your kids would have to realize that kind of savings or that kind of money making from a bank. So that's not happening. That's not happening. Look at that. Toncoin is doing well. Shiba Inu is doing well. Avalanche is doing well. Sui is coming. Are you paying attention to Sui? You've got to be, at this point, you've got to be paying attention to Sui in the top 15 in a heartbeat. BCH is up. Chainlink is up. Pepe dropped down a little bit, and that's only because Polkadot is up. Bitcoin Cash is up. But what I tell you guys all the time, to get into the top 25 coins is ridiculously difficult. So when you look at the top 25 coins, you're looking at some real players. You're looking at some serious players. Anyway, everybody, this is Eddie J on crypto for growmybag.tv. I hope you like what I'm doing. If you do, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, become a member if you can, because the community is growing and we've got a lot of things coming even beyond the crypto tracker. We've got a heck of a lot more coming. We're all about trying to help you do your own research, and we're all about getting you the tools, and that's what we're doing. Anyway, this is Eddie J on crypto for growmybag.tv. I hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.